Welcome to our second anniversary to our channel, but the last time redos, I do not gonna be making for my own rights to do so. So I suggest I'm gonna be setting to volume to number 1 because that sounds like copyrighted music anyways. But it's always gonna be last few moments we did for something kind of a review. But the bad news is that my microphone wasn't gonna be even enough. It's not loud enough for something that we're gonna be doing for such as very first time. So let's gonna be doing for its free drive, and instead of race modes, let's gonna be get inside of the Indy cars. We're gonna be showing you how all cars, and even for a lot of costs for here's something. So let's gonna be redoing for just about for another time, and because the teleportation has been completed once and for all, let's gonna be spawning for IndyCar first. So this is a 500 subscriber event, and it's absolutely gonna be doing. And today we're gonna be started for an Indy content, such as for the Indy lap times as well. To start for my own content for just starting in 500 subscribers, we'll be trying to do so as well. As I jump into this vehicle, we're absolutely gonna be getting 2 Game Pass cars. As for the F197. We're just going to be using Reynard 970i for just 97i using about for this, and it requires for some Game Pass without any schemes. And the last one is the pace car, will be a Corvette C7Z06 as even possible. Now let's gonna be using for the IndyCar, as we're doing for our first time. We might able to see for these videos, but last time in Indianapolis 500 for the first time, it's gonna be for a first time doing for a NASCAR content as well. After that, the IndyCars is finally next. Let's gonna be getting inside. Let's gonna be choosing for other kinds of schemes, and make sure to check the tires. One's gonna be pretty activated at once. And we got for is something kind of a radar that the cars might gonna be coming through about for this, and the speed unit is always miles per hour. And because of their top speed of their Indy cars will be 200 miles per hour, that must be the 2020 Indy car instead of a 1990s Indy car. Let's gonna be changing about for schemes, and we got all for some kinds of cars. We got something like especially for those. Even for our pink corruption, we'll be going to be doing like this one. And this is absolutely for a base car such as the Chevrolet Indy car. And some kinds of like this must be a pink corruption reference or something like of just beats and kinds of a lot of it for just going to be doing like this one. This is going to be a Honda Indy car of shapes and beats reference, will be absolutely just shapes and beats reference as well. And the next one must be the Formula 1 reference is not real, because I know this is some kind of Chevrolet. It's not like the Aston Martin that I say. It wasn't going to be doing like this for Creme Republic, even though that should be going to be cyan as some kind of schemes or cube as well. And that must be the rest of it. That I'm going to be choosing the Aston Martin, which is I'm going to be going first. And let's start the lap times whatsoever. Instead, I'm going to be going out of the pit lane. I'm going to be going to get caught for a corner cut as well. So I'm not going to be doing it for just like I say. That's going to be... Oh no, that wasn't going to be pretty such as enough. So let's going to be increase the volume a little bit, and we're ready to go. So this is going to be for making this 3rd attempt for making this video. After 2 attempts failed, and because I just, in the beginning of the video that I set to volume to 3, which is going to be that music copyrighted so much as well. Let's going to be checking out for this one first lap, and I'm going to be ready to do so. And finally, this is going to be very quick as even possible. And our last 5 laps will be completed in about for this instantly. So I'm just going to be using about for, it is not a free cam view. This is absolutely for a chase cam or something. If I just gonna be letting go out of the T-cam, the car was absolutely for a target date without it is disabled. That can cause disabled turnings or steering as well. And if I just gonna be went out of the T-cam or front person cam, that should be might to cause a disable for our steering system as well. So I don't want to let this disable for this steering for this anyways. So the crowds doesn't gonna be mean to Wild Day here. So as when that I just say, I'm gonna be doing for a maximum attack, just hitting around for the apex, not the grass. as we're doing for just like I say, that wasn't gonna be pretty such as hurt things, because this is quite a very loud idea, because the hopeless like I think just gonna be doing like I say. This is pretty such as loud idea, so I'm just gonna be devolved into one kind of person as well. So even the last time won't be gonna be doing like this one, and I cannot able to make it close into the apex. And the last thing we cannot do for this one. So let's finish around for these some kind of just only one thing. We're on lap number 3. So if I just gonna be went out of this one, that should be might able to do like this one. It's not doing like this one, but disable steerings of all times. And I just accidentally touched the grass for the first time in lap number 3. And because for times I'm just gonna be doing like this one. And because of this only one front, let's just gonna be not trying to do so. And because I cannot believe it, this is some kind of a various little bit mistake, and we just hit the wall for the very first time in around for the IndyCar series. And because Roblox IndyCar video series will be absolutely very first. Let's choose the T-Cam, and that was even extremely loud for this one. So here we go for this. It's gonna be lap number 4, 2 laps to go. Yep, it's gonna be only one thing. So let's gonna be slow this down and made this very quick as well. So let's gonna be keeping on for our apex. To keep on almost gonna be hitting for the apex is what I just gonna be keep on focusing to. And the most recently another one won't be gonna be doing like this one. So the last thing will be in the front person view in about the final lap. And I cannot believe that wasn't gonna be the pretty that I just think. I'm gonna be pretty sure that was gonna be feel so hurting at about for this one. If I just gonna be went outside of that view, it's disables with this one. We just put ourselves into a damage, and we lost one tire because of all of a sudden that wasn't gonna be pretty much work. So I just gonna be jump out of the car and respawn the Indy car itself. Let's just, oh no, I just completely gonna be driving around for backwards. Oh my gosh. Let's gonna be headed onto first person cam. Wait, is it absolutely glitch? Oh my gosh. That wasn't gonna be pretty quite to do like this one. So unfortunately we're just gonna be redo. Should I do a redo for some kind of lap times? And I just made for a various accident whatsoever. So let's gonna be retrying for just anything as well. And I'm not gonna be feeling such a great idea. Eventually, the players had just joined the game, but only 2 of them. And because we have 3 of these players, but suggest I should gonna be choosing around for the front person camera. But I made sure I don't wanna make mistakes as very as possible. As you can see for its back of the car, it won't be gonna be to do so. Like I say, it's not gonna be very quick, but we're gonna be end of this video as literally fast as well. And because all of these sudden, that wasn't gonna be pretty guess the best as when even to do like this one. So let's gonna be finishing one more lap. Someone is finishing for a 1 lap as well. And because only things is won't be gonna be to do like itself, and I cannot believe it. That should be gonna be one thing. So there must be one IndyCar was absolutely putting ourselves into a hurting challenge as well. Please do not do something kind of a challenge like these things. Starting in Indianapolis Motor Speedway, we cannot able to do so, but the next part will be Texas Motor Speedway as to do like itself. And because this is only one reason that I'm going to be using for just the revenge, in case I'm going to be using an Aston Martin or some kind of one Chevrolet F1 car. As you can see, the cars is going to be going quick. And finally, we're going to be seeing for our first results, as this is absolutely for a pink around for this shade. So absolutely, I just jumped out of the car. As you can see, my lap time will be 45 seconds beneath the case of this one. 45.713 to 45.846, which is going to be, I cannot make the fastest lap time, but my first fastest lap time will be 45.7113. And that is gonna be the end of this video for a really first time. So I really hope you enjoy, and looks like you kids is gonna be, you can watch this for all ages. you must watch this video, but all of the sudden it won't be gonna be in case and about for this one. So if you enjoy about for this video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe and click that bell. And most likely this game is linked in the description down below as you can play, but all of this sudden there must be some kind of one case, and it's standard for just gonna be ready for a lot of stuff. And there is no free cam available. That should may added for this one. And again, for 2020 Indy cars as literally possible. So you can have fun for any kinds of friends, and it won't be gonna be 15 minutes of this video. So thanks for watching and about for this one. And I'm gonna be see you around into the track, and which will be Chipper Concept signing off. And I'll see you cookie runners all later. And for this time, and I won't be able to do like this one. So I must complete for every lap times in the round for this track instead of this one. For any kinds of players must join the game, or even Texas Motor Speedway as well. It's not going to be using, I don't want to go for Ponco Raceway instantly. So right now, you can about for do this, and make sure you follow the rules and about for this game for like this. Also, I don't want to fail any lap times as indated, and especially if you're just going to be doing for some random races, as such as going to be some kind of YouTubers such as for the Bike Blocks YT as well, and that instantly going to be causing us for a various lag for anything as well. So we're going to be going into the race mode, but maybe later into the next couple of parts. And if I'm just gonna be ready, I'm ready for it. And because it looks like it won't be gonna be insanely like this, only like this one. So instead, I'm gonna be going in for Indianapolis 500. That should be gonna be way more impossible to do so. Like I say, it won't be gonna be telling you that inside of the credits, it was created by someone's player or the owner of this game. So please make sure you have to like on this game. And don't rage disliking about for this simulator. It is about for the pain racing simulator inside of the Indianapolis. I don't do race mode for this one, so I'm gonna be checking out for later on, until I'm just gonna be finishing a lot of content, most likely before retirement of this channel. So before this is absolutely gonna be making so much mistakes. Do not make mistakes in about for this game during this race, or else that should slow your performance down as well, until it's not going to be rating about for 30 to 25 frames per second or 15 frames per second as even possible. So don't worry, we're going to be back onto this video very soon, as we're not going to be doing such as I guess. So don't forget to follow the rules before you go. So good luck and enjoy the race. And don't forget to race with your friends, so don't bother them or else.